when I finally get it. All right.
Well, then we'll discuss that.
Yeah. No.
Okay, yeah.
So, looking for, I don't like the name they use, but the Mashir Gorath Marvel Legend that'll be out the 18th of June. Trying to search for that. I stumbled across a Doctor Doom head from the HasLab Galactus one, and then I ordered one because, fuck, why not? I'll build a body or just... I've got...
Customize it.
Yeah, I've got Sentinel heads from the... Yeah, just, the Master Mold, and then I got a couple of the other ones. I got the Tri-Sentinel head. Just something to fucking do, Anyway, so... I showed Eric the picture, and because it doesn't make sense to me why they would have a Doctor Doom head for Galactus.
Well, I was just tripping on the picture because it's Doctor Doom's face, the helmet or mask, with a purple cloak around it.
Yeah,
the purple hood. Why is it purple? And you told me it was
the HasLab extra head. Yeah, and then we got into why is it like that? And Eric went in a direction with that because Galactus is older than this universe, and he's old enough from the previous universe that he would be... I don't know where you kind of going with it, but I kind of was like, no, because Doctor Doom has had cosmic awareness on a level higher than Galactus. He's had the power of the Beyonder. And I think he's been the one above all. And Doctor Doom...
and I can see Dr. Doom setting his sights on
the Beyonder, or
taking
something.
The power cosmic on from Galactus.
Yeah, which he's done with the Silver Surfer several times.
But not necessarily become Galactus through that.
Yeah, and that's the problem I have with it too. It's like, why would you be subservient to needing energy all the time?
Because, if you knew anything at all about Galactus as an entity...
Yes.
He would know about that great hunger.
Yeah.
And how
limiting it is.
Yeah. How he is so driven by his hunger.
Yeah.
That he didn't really do much of anything else but seek out another world to devour.
Yeah.
Because he has to sustain himself.
Yeah.
And that's all he does.
Is that a commentary?
Generally.
Is that a commentary on white Americans? I'm just saying. Anyway.
I don't think it was at the time.
No, but it's been turned into that by the blue hairs and the plus alphabet people.
Right. Yeah, consume. Oh, but no.
So I just got it because it's a Doctor Doom head. I could do something with it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah,
I was just tripping on.
I might paint it green and make it put a new body in it.
Or maybe the little hood piece might even be detachable without damaging it.
And then that could be...
And then you could just customize it any way you choose.
Yeah.
So what? But I was just tripping it. There was Doctor Doom was Galactus?
Yeah, what story was that?
As if did that really happen? Or
is that just because...
Is that just an action figure kind of thing?
Or because they're both Fantastic Four villains.
Yeah.
I know Hasbro's that stupid, but I'm just... Does anybody know in the comments why was Doctor Doom ever turned into Galactus?
As far as the movies, the early 90s films, the Fox films.
Yeah.
Second one, Doctor Doom taking the board and all that from the Surfer, that was such a Doctor Doom move.
Yeah, totally.
That was about one of the few really good moments.
In that whole movie, yeah.
Yeah, Doom doing that. Because that's total what he's,
Now,
but we didn't get a whole lot of development into him to really,
that, and the problem I had,
he could pull that off.
And the problem with the Silver Surfer in that movie was who did the voice was Orpheus from The Matrix.
Yeah.
And he used the same lines from The Matrix as he did here.
Yeah.
Now, caveat, I've said a lot of things about a lot of movies and about a lot of gals, a lot of actresses that, even if they were there to blow me through the whole movie, I wouldn't watch it. This one, Jessica Alba, I'd watch the movie if through the whole thing, yeah. I'll take one for the team. There, I took one for the team, right?
But anyway, it's just
and you're like, wow, that really went.
But no, I mean,
Because it's a bad movie. It is a bad movie.
No, they were not good.
Galactus as a cloud. What the fuck?
No, that whole thing. It was it was
bad.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah. And it sucks because
very disappointing.
Yeah.
Because it didn't even really give you any insight into who he was before he became the Herald. There was no Norrin Radd backstory.
No.
I mean,
you could have done
just a hint of it.
You could have done a whole Silver Surfer movie before. Anyway.
Well, no, I mean, it could have been a full blown like trilogy.
Oh, totally.
Big epic Surfer coming to Earth, the whole bit, and the whole backstory of Zenlong.
But remember,
because it was a trilogy of issues 48, 49, 50.
I know, Eric. Who are you talking to? But remember, you have to remember that the people in Hollywood are so much better and smarter than any of us ever can be. That they don't need to use the material that's laid out for them and just alter it, tweak it a little bit just to make it contemporary or whatever the fuck. They know better. They know best. They get invited to all the right Diddy parties. So, you know. Yeah.
And the thing is that it has been seen and proven over and over that they do not know best.
Right.
And when you get somebody who does know best to do it,
they're run out on the rail or not even allowed in.
People flock to it.
Yeah, but they're not.
People flock to it when it's done well and done right, and it's done by people who know what the fuck they're doing.
Yes. Somehow they confuse
Iron Man.
They confuse the gatekeepers. These aren't the movies you're looking for, and they just okay,
right.
You know. And of course, Aaron Arad, he was still there when the first phases, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Anyway, all this about a goddamn plastic toy head.
Right?
We just went there.
But I mean, I could totally see Doom become this cosmic entity thing, you know.
But not a Galactus.
Why Galactus?
Yeah.
Why would he even want to be?
Yeah.
Take over Galactus is like.
It's so limiting.
No.
It's limiting.
It is, especially for Doom.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's fucking Doom.
As powerful as Galactus is, what has he ever really done with it?
Nothing.
Does he control the universe? Is he in charge of anything?
No.
He just goes from world to world, satisfying his great hunger.
Yeah.
Not anything that Dr. Doom would
be interested in.
I don't think. No, not at all. He'd rather be the Beyonder, or the
one above all, or anything else,
or the Taskmaster, somebody like that.
Well, because in his white suit,
somebody with some influence.
Yes, because in his white suit, and Thanos comes to hey, or he's God Doom, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Thanos is like, no, I'm gonna fuck his shit up, and he goes, He says, well, I've had the Infinity Gauntlet. He goes, and Doom's like, do you have one now? Rips his spine right out. So it's fuck, So I just don't see it. I don't see. I can't. It doesn't make sense. If somebody there who has read the comics and says, God damn, these guys are stupid. Tell us why. Tell us what it is. What numbers and that we're wrong.
Ignorance.
Yes,
but. Please enlighten us
as to how this makes sense.
If you got the knowledge, please share.
Yeah,
because we don't, and
sharing is caring.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe.